today against Assassins and Memes, or maybe Greed, I'm not sure. But yeah, I'm feeling good. Got the schedule down. I played like one flex game. Feeling good today.
Yes, perfect. And what a start of the week. Shiy forced me to early put this podcast. We can't keep the schedule of 7 for any since we decided on 7. I don't think we've been able to do it once at 7, but that is fine. There's a new week next week. But speaking of the moment, I have been looking at the team of the weeks lately, and I have to say there is a name that keeps popping up a bit more than others, and I decided, maybe we just get this guy on the podcast. So today we have the first guest is the top laner of Assassins and Greed, Jordi. How are you today?
Hello. I'm doing really fine. Like a little bit stressed today. I've had a full day. But yeah, apart from that, I'm doing really good. Thank you.
Yes, and you are kind of the man of the moment right now. I have to say, 2 team of the weeks in a row. I'm not sure this has actually ever happened in SLE. At least it was a long time ago. So, can you just shortly explain to me, like, how has the start of the split been for you?
Yeah, like I don't know. Has there been another like two-time appearance in the team of the week this season so far?
Not this season, but last
Uh,
season,
yeah.
Obsidian did appear 2 times, but not back to back in the
Yeah,
same
Lurks
game.
Yeah.
also did appear two
Okay.
times, and I, but
Yeah.
not back to back.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I've looked at the power ranking, and I feel like just like Linus just likes me. So maybe that's the explanation. I don't know.
Hold on, can
But
we confirm? Are the power rankings actually biased here? Are they? No, okay. I'm gonna go.
I mean, to be fair, I think like everyone who is complaining about the power rankings in any way is a child. I don't know. I like it's so funny people seeing people get mad for these power rankings. I don't know. Like maybe I'm the wrong person to
Ah,
talk because
Nah,
I already appeared twice, right?
I think you're
But
completely in line with that comment. It's just for
yeah,
fun now.
I mean, I don't know. It's like it's a power ranking. Everyone knows Linus is doing them, so yeah. Like? There are 2 players from the same team this week, and we had like a complaint 5 seconds after it got uploaded, right? I don't know, man. Like, okay, it's fine. It's fine.
yes, and the power rankings, the team of the weeks, they have been the topic of discussions lately. You guys have also been the topic of discussions, both coming off 2-0 weeks, and that's why I also have to introduce our third guest, who also had a 2-0 week this week against Primordials. We have the top laner of Peach Fish Wolf, I think. I'm not sure
Yes.
about your name actually. So, Shiy, how are you today, and how are you feeling?
Well, I'm gonna say I was dropped by Jordi on Team of the Week because I did not die a single time this week. I think I should be the one in the Team of the Week instead. But
Okay.
but but we're all good. We are good, all good. I'm just filling in here because we had no one better here. But yeah, I hope we have fun.
Yes, so
Yes.
can you talk me through that series a bit? You went 2-0 against Primordials this week. How did it feel to secure your second in a row 2-0 this split?
I don't know, man. I'm gonna be honest. It was kind of like fast. I don't even recall playing this series anymore. Like it happened so fast. It wasn't much, but we know we are just goated, so we didn't have much struggle against them. I guess. I think if I go to my match history, I can't even find the games anymore. So
That is indeed true. So for anyone that has missed, I want to start off today's discussion with some SLE news that has happened over this week or weekend for some of it. And the first part we have to drop, of course, is that the all-time SLE classic Primordials has dropped out of the SLE. Maybe for good, I'm not sure. I really hope not. This is a team that has been with us for a long, long time, at least for one split. I think even 2. I'm not actually sure how long they've been here. So, has any of you guys played against Primordials actually?
Oh, have we? I don't think we have. Maybe on
I never
Greasy.
did.
Did Greasy ever play against them? I actually don't know. Let
Uh,
me check, actually. I'm gonna dig.
I mean,
you're
I almost played against them. There was like a tournament organized by the Black Flag Sailors. Where Primordials were also part of this tournament. And if they had won against Black Flag Sailors, we would have played them. But sadly, the Black Flag frauds actually won against them, and yeah. So I've never met
Uh,
them on the Rift.
Yeah,
I
so
played against them last week. So
yeah, you did definitely.
yes.
I heard the reason they dropped out was because of you, Shiy. That top lane performance in that FF victory was really impressive. So I guess that means I'm the only one that has played Primordials. I'll just say I'll remember them for that AP Chivana jungle and the fact that they put their best player on support for some reason and then won pretty much 2 games in that after that, and that was during a whole year, I think. So Primordials, you will always be missed in our hearts in SLE, and mostly for the bottom team since the 3-2-0 is not there to take anymore. But with that in mind, another news that has been going on, as we mentioned earlier, the team of the week, the power rankings, has been blossoming up in conversation again, and we're having a lot of flame, especially in shit posts. So, Jordi, I know you touched a little bit on this before, but like, why do you think that team of the week riles up people to this level? Because I don't know if anyone saw the ending of Linus power rankings today, but that was from last splits mostly in comments. So there is something in this that gets people riled up. So Jordi, what do you think makes people so angry?
I mean, it's league players, right? Everybody's got an ego, and then I don't know, have a bunch of people who went 1-1 in a week, and think they deserve the team of the week. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I don't know. I did not expect to get. I mean, I had good games, but like I did not expect to get it a second time, just because it felt as if yeah, you have a harder time getting it consecutively, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
That's
but
typically the case.
yeah, I don't know. It depends, because if your game is like streamed and everybody's watching the game, and then I don't know, maybe
I
there
mean,
should
I
be
would
more
say
attention.
you deserved your team of the week. Those games were hard to smurf from you. So
Yeah.
Yeah, and it
4
was
10-0, man.
yeah. I
4
was about to
10-0.
your poor boy Tenno, right?
My
you
boy!
you hyped
Can't
you
believe
hyped
you
him
did
up.
that.
Yeah.
Hyped him
My
up. He
boy.
let you down as per usual with
No, I
Solaris.
cast the cursing, man. I cast the cursing.
Yeah,
Fuck
so
you, man.
So
I mean,
Shiy,
you
what do you think of the team of the week drama, Shiy? Why do you think that people get so angry? I mean, especially you. You have never been in the team of the week. Like, do you get angry when you don't get picked?
Mm, I mean, I was mad I wasn't picked this week because, as I said, I didn't die a single time, and I will tell like
Yeah, but
4
you got
more times
0
during this
kills as
podcast.
well.
Yeah, but it's better. Like we won with me doing 0 kills. Like I'm just the stable part of the team.
so you're saying
I'm
you're
just
the
doing.
goat?
Yeah, definitely. Like there is no doubt about that. But yeah, I kind of not sure why people are so mad about this shit. Like everyone is like really gassed up to the team of the week because like I guess if they perform well, they just want to be highlighted. But they like to me, it kind of doesn't matter if you're in the team of the week. If you're good, people will just say it.
Yeah.
I feel like the team of the week. It's fun because people will start banter, right? But still, there are some people who just I don't know, take it a little bit too serious. I don't know. I mean, at the end of the day, it does not matter at all, right?
Yeah, I mean, I would say like when we were on Greasy, like Greasy was, I don't remember, like we were not the best team, right? We're like a really middle of the pack team, I would say. It's fair. And I mean, we were like hyped about team of the week, but because I remember I got it once on Karma, that started a shit show of unimaginable proportions. And I didn't expect to get it, but I was just like, oh, nice. And it's not like, I mean, I had other games where I feel like I performed technically better, but I looked worse. And I wouldn't get team of the week for those games. But I mean, it doesn't really matter, right? Like you say, Jordi, if people think you're good, people are going to just say you are good or recognize you as good. It's like team of the week is mostly just like, damn, this player got good KDA, or like, oh, this player had a banger game, or like good. It's so hard to describe what goes into team of the week, right? Because I'm pretty sure you can't see all the games, you can't see all the plays. It's too much to watch. It's just a little content.
It's jinx, right? If you're in team of the week, we'll into the next week. Like I
True.
don't know. Now I'm really cursed for today.
Dude, if
And
we
in
get Shiy
team
on
of
team
the
of the
week
week,
for 2 weeks consecutively. Now I'm just gonna int my ass off, right?
what happens if we get Shiy on team of the week? Do we win then? Does he go good?
Oh wait,
Holy shit!
the
You
thing
don't
is,
want to
we
imagine
have
it.
we have two, right? We're cursed. We're like
That is
you
true.
you have one person on team of the week in loco this like last week,
But you have two.
We have 2, so like you have to win the next game.
But what about negative, negative? You get negative, negative, you go plus, no? This
Oh,
rare
well,
location, you're plus, right? And we are minus.
you might be cooking, right? You
Yeah.
may be onto
I
something.
might be cooking.
I mean, to summarize it all, I guess we can all agree that Team of the Week actually doesn't matter at all, and the only thing that matters is Shrekman's Player of the Week, and everything
hell
thing aside from that doesn't matter at all. And with that in mind, we are actually gonna jump over to Shrekman's Player of the Week. We've gone through the news now, and first of all, I want to say it was supposed to be Loco, but then before the podcast, apparently Linus paid me some money under the table, and I had to change Player of the Week. So
no.
Player of the Week this time is none other than Jordi again. What is going on here, Jordi?
No,
Congratulations to Shrekman's Player of the Week. So, I mean, what a
Can you-
performance. I'm looking at your stats. I did not see much of those games, but I do remember seeing a 0-6 Ornn at one point. So, can you speak me through that matchup overall? How did this series feel? Because, I mean, it looked kind of cracked.
Yeah, you really want Eternal Blizzard to win this evening, right? I mean, like
Shiy
honestly,
might have paid me.
I'm gonna be honest. Like both of these Aatrox games were like a blind pick, right? I have no idea why he decided to play Ornn. I think that's like an incredibly hard matchup.
Yeah, I actually want to ask you about that. How did you feel when you blinded Aatrox and he picked Ornn into you?
I mean, I'm comfortable in Aatrox. I feel like even in bad matchups, I think like I'm at least fine, right?
Yeah.
So I like also I was not that scared of Tenno because I feel like he does play a good Urgot. That's for sure. We've also banned it, right? But like I kinda actually expected him to just like send it on Pantheon
No.
after I blind Aatrox because like he did play it before in the SLE this split. Yeah, I was not expecting him to just pick Ornn and
Take
I don't
the
know.
L.
Pantheon wouldn't be the worst niche counter pick. Go Ignite.
I mean,
Kind of get on top of Aatrox.
if you're good Pantheon, you can really like kill the Aatrox on lane.
Yeah.
That is true. So, Shiy, you have been robbed, people are saying in chat. How do you feel about Jordi getting Player of the Week? Did you deserve it more, or do you think we let Jordi have his moment for this week?
I'm really mad that Shiy did not get the Player of the Week. I'm gonna be honest. I thought it's either me or Shiy, but
Was it
since it's
tricky due
not,
to the leakage of certain things or gameplay related?
I think both. I think he's just the goat. Like no matter what happens, he's just the goat. He deserves this one. But I'm gonna let Jordi have this one.
Okay, perfect, guys.
He also did not die in one of the games, but I didn't die in a single one. But he went deathless in one of the games and still got 12 kills. I think that's really nice. So I'll
Yeah.
let him have it.
I wish you could pull that off sometimes. So I could have you more on this Player of the Week. With that in mind, though, guys, we are gonna go over to everyone's favorite what is it called segment today, and it is called Fraud Alert, guys. And for everyone that does not know it, I will name 2 teams, 3 teams, and then you guys will be rating them from 0 to 10 based on how fraudulent they are. And the first team I want to lift up today is a team that I have been hyping all split long. I've been like, this is their split, I believe in them. And then every time I get hyped by them, they just get Omega stomped and then push me back down, back off my train. So guys, Solaris, Eris, how fraudulent would you say they are? Because I'm contemplating my decision in believing in them anymore. So Jordi, why don't you start us off? You just played against Solaris. How fraudulent out of 10 do you think they are?
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think they are that fraudulent. Because like when you take a look at this team, it may seem that they do not have like these absolutely insane big name individuals, right? Where I don't know, like where everyone is like in the whole discussion about this league, you rarely mention the Solaris Ares players. I feel like, but I think they actually do have like Strophix playing insane. Shout out to Strophic. He was like the Kog'Maw was disgusting. It did so much damage. But also like the way they draft, the way they play towards their strengths, I was really surprised by them, because like we played dangerous game on the week before, and like
That was the
we
freest game ever.
stomped them in both games. Like I'm really sorry for your boy Lurks, Hex, but I don't know, dangerous game. Maybe they had an off day. I don't know, but
I mean, they did bench their
Solaris Ares.
jungler after that.
That's Rain's boy. That ain't my boy. My boy's 10. I don't give a damn about him.
I mean, Solaris Ares really did put up a fight, especially in the second game. I would give them like a 2 on the fraud scale. Like they have some champion pool issues, I think, but other than that, I don't
Is
think they're that
Is the
fraudulent.
is the 2 purely due to Tenno's shampoo?
Yes.
Okay,
So-
thank you for that one.
So Shiy, what do you think? I don't know if you've been following Solaris too much lately, but fraudulent scale, how fraudulent do you think they are?
I agree. I was also thinking like 3 or 2. I think. I mean, when I look at this team, I don't rate like their top side that much. Like I think they're decent. Like I'm not flaming them or anything, but I think their top side is not it kinda. But I think their AD carry and mid lane are cracked kinda. And I think like one when they play the style they want, they're really good at that. Though I agree that the champion pool issues, and I think I kind of feel like the jungler is sometimes a bit lost in the game. I think because of that, like you can give them 2 or 3, but
Yeah.
I think they're on a good way to be pretty solid team in the end.
Yeah, well, that makes sense. Hacks, you have any finishing fraudulent alert, or do you agree with these two guys that Solaris has almost as fraudulent, or as far away from fraudulent as you can be?
I'm gonna give him a 1, man. My boy Tenno gonna bounce back, man. I believe in these boys. I do think like that team. I have pretty solid faith in them. Like, yeah, they had a pretty bad showing last week against Assassins, but I think they're still doing very well. I still think they have almost. I mean, I'll save it for later, but yeah, I think they have strengths on that team in bot lane, in solo, in mid lane, and yeah, I think they're good. I'll give them a 1. I don't think they're fraudulent at all.
Okay, guys, so we have an unfraudulent team. I think they're 10. I said they were best team in the league, and they let me down. With that in mind, we will go over to the next team, and this team is a team that has they had quite of a pretty whack start so far, and they were a team that a lot of players had at least at their top 3, and they're kind of coming off some tough week, especially this week, getting absolutely stomped by good Shiy vacuum rates, guys. Shiy, can you start me off this time? Are vacuum rates just frauds? Because that game versus good Shiy, that did not look good.
I only watched their games. I didn't really like play them or like watch them scream or anything like that. But from what I've seen, I'm gonna be honest, I rated them really high at the beginning of the split. I was kinda sure they will make at least like top 3 easily, like without any like. I was going to say they make top 5 if they struggle a lot. Are they what standard are they currently? Like I think they're still high.
6 and
But
4.
okay, then I thought they're higher, but I'm gonna be honest. I thought they're just kinda walk through the league and they will have like trouble against the top 1, top 2, top 3 teams. Other than that, I kinda hard believe that they are the contenders for this split.
Yeah.
Are they frauds though? I mean, my expectations were higher, so I'll give them like a 4. But I can't pinpoint the exact reason or why that is. I just think I had higher expectations for after the last split, and then I don't see it like going as well as I thought it would. So yeah, I'll just leave it at 4. I guess.
So Jordi, what do you think about the last split's finalists? Have they lived up to your expectations, or?
So I know some of them, like not personally, but I've talked to them. I've spoken with some of them. Really nice guys. But I'm straight up gonna give them an 8 on the fraud scale.
Okay.
Because I feel like they should be so much better. They have, like, if you just look at the players, and especially look at the bot lane, technically they should have the by far best bot lane in the league, right? If you just look at rank, basically, if you just look at, I mean, of course, solo queues and everything, right? But I think both of them are masters at the moment. And like with a double master bot lane, especially in support, we do not have that many like really insane supports, I feel like, in the league. If you have this double master bot lane, you should just run through every bot lane in the league. And like they are playing Senna, Seraphine, sitting on a turret, waiting for the jungler, waiting for somebody to help them, waiting like how do you win games like that? You play for the bot side. Case Maze is like sitting on his island doing his thing on Sion or Volibear, and like I don't know. I think this team should be so much better. I really like their players. I really do. But at the end of the day, I don't know. Like I'm kind of I've expected them to be like the top 2, top 3 team, and I don't feel like that's the case at the moment.
Yeah, I think that's completely fair. God of Hacks, Vacuum rates, 0 to 10. Are they
I'm gonna go
frauds?
harder, man. They are a 10, bro. Like these are people who were like, we're gonna win the SLE. They talked big. They were like a top 3 team I fought. And then meanwhile, you see Butner is inting his positioning in team fights. Case Mace getting solo kill. Like Seju looks like the best player on the team. I don't know, man. Something is suspicious. I don't know what it is, but this is.
Were they cocky before the split?
I mean, have
I
you watched
heard. I can't confirm this. Okay, I did not talk to them, but someone mentioned that they said, like, we're gonna win this like SLE, like that's their goal. And looking like this, man, I gotta give him a 10, man. This is
if they did say that, I'm gonna raise my rank to like 7 probably. Like if it's true, if it's not true, it's still like I would say 5, 4. But
I mean,
if they did say like
regardless,
we'll just win.
yeah, but like regardless of that, like you said, like the best. I think Elred's been playing well. No hate on Elred. Elred's been playing well. But like you play for Butner in team fights walks like into like a hook or something, just insta that. It's like, okay, our win con's dead. Usedge's been doing well, and then Case Mace, like known for his Sion, he gets his Sion, he's still losing. Like I think he got solo killed by Linus like 2-3 times by an Ornn. I don't know, man. They were looking very sus. I'm giving him a 10.
You like the one thing I think they have been smurfing is like Usajin on this podcast was an absolute menace.
It's true, okay. I will give you that. They were crazy on the shit talk. They were crazy.
Like, it was one of my favorite episodes.
Okay, okay. In honor of the shit talk, I will drop them to a 9 on the fraud scale.
Yes, right. If they could live up to that Usajin performance, then maybe we'd not have the discussion today. But so far, I think we can all agree that Vacurate has not been the team that we've all expected them to be. And with that, we're gonna jump into our final fraud alert, and that's none other than Shiy, or I got a DM here. I can't use Shiy apparently. With that in mind, we'll jump over to match of the week. Shiy got really angry, thought I would get expose him, but match of the week, guys. I mean, it's kind of obvious. We just trash talk Vacurates. Of course, we're gonna have Assassin's Creed versus Eternal Blizzard. It's gonna be in less than 1 hour actually on the SLE. It starts 19 and 15. So before I let Jordi and Hacks talk to each other, maybe throw some trash talk. Hopefully, I'll let you Shiy talk some. What are you expecting of this matchup?
I mean, I think depends on the bans. If Assassin's ban Gragas, I think it's doomed for EV, at least for their top lane. But I'm gonna be honest, this matchup is hella interesting. I'm sorry to Jordi, but I'm rooting for 2-0 EB because EB is fighting definitely. But I'm gonna it probably is one of the few games I'll watch this season. So yeah, I hope it's exciting.
Rain, can we get an EB fighting out of you?
EB fighting! Okay.
Oh, no.
No, okay, so Hacks, you're gonna take that lying down Gragas OTP, nothing else than that.
Gragas mercenary, my ass, bro. Okay, yo, they blind me some shit, then blind me at fucking Gragas. Nah, but I will say, I think Jordi's been playing well, but I think my bot side's gonna smurf, so I'm winning this game.
You think 2-0?
I think my bot side's gonna win, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So
Shiy, you listening to this? You better not let me the fuck down, bro. We got a low coffee schedule. We're winning today, okay?
Oh, right.
Any of y'all EB people listening, we're winning today, bro. I see y'all slacking today.
All right. Shiy is playing, then it's therefore 2-0.
Okay, what up?
We have some EB hype here. Jordi, take them down to earth. Do you think we expected? Are you also expecting EB 2-0 today?
I mean, I feel like everybody's been hyping Shiy. Well, like everybody likes Shiy. I feel like.
I think
Nobody
that's more the
hates.
correct way to say.
I feel like nobody really like hates on Shikyorin. Like no. But to be honest, like they have got a fraud in the top side. The F in IFX also stands for. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay,
I
F
think
in
it's all-
IFX stands for fraud, confirmed on
Okay.
stream.
Hey,
I changed it.
fraud
I changed it.
X.
I changed it. It's 1-1 for now. It's 1-1.
Okay.
The shit talk carrying us over.
Okay.
No, to be honest, like at the beginning of the split, I thought like Vintage and Pearl should be like the strongest team on paper. They absolutely suck ass at the moment, so I don't know. But right at the moment, like Eternal Blizzard is the team to beat, I think. So I actually do think you are an incredibly strong team.
Are you banning my Volibear?
No, I'm not. I like not scared at all of this Volibear. I don't know, but like, yeah, for context,
We have faced each other in a flex
we
game.
faced each other, yeah, in a random flex game. We suddenly found like half of Eternal Blizzard and some rejects, and then you basically, yeah, but no, just kidding. But
Who were
this
those
we do not talk about this game apart from the fact that I did solo kill
He
Hex
did
in the
solo
top
kill
lane.
me 2 times.
Are
Like
you
the second
happy
time
about that, Hex?
I died to the turret. To
I'm
be
proud of
honest.
him. I'm proud of him. The die was
Okay.
clean, brother. That was
But
clean.
Jordi, if you had to pick out a weakness in EB, who's the big fraud in this team?
I mean, champion pool issues in the jungler and ego issues in the top lane. I think. I don't know.
Perfect,
Bro,
guys.
come on, man. You French wannabe, you Aatrox OTP, bro. Talk your shit out of here. Come on, man.
I mean, wait. I say Aatrox OTP. Yeah, like last game, you were casting the game, and you were saying, "Yeah, I have not seen the Aatrox before from Jordi," which like I've played it once against I don't know Sorby Glacial, I think. But
Wait,
I mean,
you're watching your own games back. Oh, that's an ego thing to do. I rate it. I rate it.
I rate it.
Well, I mean, Shiy, I can see why you rate that, considering you guys have never made it onto stream, and with
I
your
mean,
current record, probably won't.
like yeah. But it's gonna be a fun series. I'm really looking forward to it.
It'll be a good one.
Yes, so we have some spicy predictions here. We have the fraud in the jungle without a champion pool, the Aatrox one trick versus the Gragas one trick. This is a matchup I'm definitely excited for to see. We touched a bit on Vitagen, so before we go on to the next segment, I would really like to just put an F in chat for Vitagen. Maybe next week they can field the same 5 players for 1 week in a row. Probably won't happen this week either, but I'm really hyped to see if Vitagen can manage to field their main roster once. With that in mind, we're gonna move over to a new segment for today's stream, and it's none other than Who's That SLE Player, guys? So this game is pretty easy. I have shadowed out this is not a real SLE player on the picture in case anyone thought so, but
Oh, really?
I have mentioned 3 stats in the SLE right now. And this guy has highest kills per game in his role, he has the highest gold per minute in his role, but he has the lowest assists per game in his role. And I can tell you guys, just a small hint, that he's also a top laner, just like you 3 guys. So,
wait, top laner?
you guys have any guesses to drop on this Who's That SLE player? I've heard that
Jordi,
the winner gets
Jordi, bro.
a
It's
very,
fucking
very
Jordi,
big
no?
prize.
No, it's
Yeah.
Jordi, isn't it? It's Jordi. It's gotta be Jordi.
I mean,
'Cause
do I have that low of assists? I'm not sure. It may be. It may
Yeah,
be.
you're an ego player, bro. Not playing for your team. That's amazing.
I did play a couple of tags this split so far, so there's that. Like, I don't think that's me, by the way.
But you would have the most kills, though. Who would have more kills than you in your role?
In the
I
role,
feel like you definitely have your most kills.
are
top
there
laner.
no more like top laners who actually kill people? Like,
I don't think
know.
I kill that many people. You kill a lot
No.
more people than I do.
I mean, there is
I'll
some
bet on Jordi.
Okay, we have a bet on Jordi from God of Hacks. Shiy, what are you thinking? Who do you think this is?
I'm thinking between Jordi and I was thinking Ruzu for a second, but I don't think it's Ruzu.
Does he kill that much?
But since
he has been smurfing the last 2 series.
I'm gonna say there is already a bet on Jordi from Jordi himself, so I'll just Or was it Hacks? Who
It
said
was
it?
I mean, I bet on Jordi.
No, no,
Okay.
it's like I think like 2.6 assists per game is like really low, isn't it?
Yes, it is indeed pretty low, I would say, even for the island, the top
Ooh.
laners.
So I think like
Could
this
that be-
may be somebody who've lost a bit more.
Squeewell, maybe? Could this be
I'm
Squeewell?
thinking. Actually, I might have a cook. I will go for it. I will say it's Shiy City because I recall him having like 3 games with a lot of kills, but I don't think it's him. But I will bet on it because Jordi is already taken.
I mean,
Okay,
it's
If not
still
for
highest,
that, I will.
highest gold per minute in his role. Like it may, I don't know.
Actually. Oh yeah. Actually, I'm a fraud. Wait, and I will just say Rizzo.
Okay, so we have Russo, we have Jordi. Jordi, you have the final guess here before I reveal the answer, or maybe a second little rule. Who do you think it is?
All I'm saying is this better not be fucking Linus.
I was like Linus was in my head at this moment. I don't.
But is he
Imagine
getting
like
this
this-
many kills on his Malphite?
But is it Ant?
Linus?
Because like the team is kind of sprinting it, but
He's been
Like,
performing.
I mean, I saw
Ah.
Ant yesterday, and I can confirm he was also sprinting it.
yeah.
Does his mid games count as his
But
role?
he does not have the highest gold per minute, doesn't he?
Wait, no,
Like,
he
can't
wouldn't
be.
have that
Okay,
much
guys,
gold.
so I can tell you that neither Ant, Jordi, or Rusu is the correct answer for this
Oh,
one. I'm gonna give you guys a clue first before you get another guess, and I'll say that this guy was very, very hyped last split, but it's very, very quiet this split.
It's Bannerex, I think.
Wait, no, I know it.
Wait.
It's Michidarko, isn't he?
Oh, we have Michidarko, we have Bannerex, and Hacks. Do you have a final guess?
I'm gonna drop
good.
Squeewell. I'm dropping Squeewell.
Okay,
Might actually
three
be Bannerex.
different,
Might actually
three
be Bannerex.
different guesses, guys. So we have actually gotten the answer. This is a player that has been named, and I'm gonna start off with showing the team. And it's none other than Slimod's Bannerex himself.
It is
And,
Bannerex. Oh,
I
nice.
completely forgot about that, but he's like so obvious. Like this guy's really
Yeah,
good.
he makes sense. He makes sense.
Yeah.
He also
Yeah.
plays very more carry. Usually gets counter. He does he have that many kills though? What the fuck?
Yeah, he has
I
a
mean,
lot of kills.
He's
was
playing
going to
like
say-
the old app and stuff, right?
The bro is crazy.
yeah,
I should have just went before because I wanted to say Bannerex before it gave us the clue. Now it
yeah,
looks like
sure,
a fraud
bro.
and I
That's
needed
what
the
all of
clue.
them said. And apparently, Sanix is a good player, so I feel like there's a lot of caps here. But Bannerex, I feel like, has flown a bit under the radar, considering Slimod's is again
Yeah.
kinda awful. No flame to Slimod's,
Yeah,
but they
their
are
odds
pretty bad.
are looking kind of slim. I'm not gonna lie.
But I think it's kind of impressive to have the highest kills, but also the lowest assists.
I'm surprised he has the lowest. Yeah, but I mean, it's just solo killing top bro.
It makes
Yeah,
sense.
he-
It does make sense.
He's
He's
struggling
like
to
left
convert
alone. Yeah.
anything into anything.
I mean, dude, he's probably like 5-0, walks down to his team. They're like 0-20. He's like, shit, bro.
With that, though, guys, that was the Who's That SLE player today's winner. Shiy, congratulations. What you win is a 5-minute poke Duko session with Shikiorin. Perfect.
Hell yes.
Yikes.
So, yikes from your. Would you not love a poke Duko session with Shikiorin?
I will not comment on that.
I feel
Why
like
would
we
you
have a
not,
Shikiorin hater, the first Shikiorin hater of SLE history. And
Yeah, I mean, he wrote in Twitch chat, like he said, I can be the first hater.
yeah, do you think
So,
Shikiorin is good? Straight up, yes or no?
Like I think he's better than he he thinks he's better than he really is.
Oh, God!
Oh, okay.
Tricky, you're taking
Okay.
the line down.
Okay,
No,
so
I'm gonna be honest. I think Loco is carrying this bot side, and like it's
Oh,
if he wins, it's all through Loco.
No,
I-
don't do it, Jordan. No, they're gonna fucking.
Okay.
I mean, now is the time, right? If you absolutely giga gap us in the next series, like I mean, it's whatever, right?
We can
Oh,
see
now it's
Loco
time.
say true and real in chat.
I mean, I'll just say this. I love Shikiorin, but all I can say is that he has no team of the weeks and the rest of his team has one. So
I'm gonna stand by my boy. I think you're doing good.
Jordi officially took the occupation of being the Shiki hater. That's the fucking mission. He's on the mission right now.
true, guys. So I kind of did start it a bit early there. We have some hot takes even this week as well, guys. And this time I'm actually gonna make sure so the hot take picture goes over everyone's picture. So we have hot takes of the week, guys. So Hacks, why don't you start us off with one of your buzzing hot takes, and hopefully this time I won't have to interrupt you after the first one.
Yeah, I'm gonna continue on my Vintage Pearl train from last week, and I'm
Leave
gonna
Dutch
give
alone,
you.
man.
I'm leaving Dutch alone, but I'm gonna say a hot take that Vintage and Pearl are not underperforming. They're exactly where they're supposed to be.
God damn.
Oh,
Alright.
Damn.
But who's the problem?
Well,
who's
that
the
I'm not-
problem?
Well, that I don't know.
Well, I
but,
can tell you that there. I don't think there's a the problem, but I can tell you that their bot lane is not a solution. That's all I'll say from my side.
Does this mean you all agree that they are not underperforming? They are actually a what would you call it? Like a bottom 12 team?
I mean, like I've already like pointed out earlier that I thought they'd be good, so I'm kind of what's called like
Disappointed.
yeah disappointed in their performance. Especially because like as a top laner, if you look at the league and you see okay you're playing against Dutch and top side, that's like the top side to beat, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, and like now it looks as if we don't even meet them, right?
I
Or like
mean,
at least until maybe playoffs.
like Vitagen has just felt like a Trululu show, and it's legit been only
Yes,
Trululu.
yes.
And
Yeah.
I
This
think
guy is smurfing, by the way.
that
Yeah.
is very worrying because Dutch is one of the all-time greats in SLE. Like some people even have him as a top 3 player of all time. And I think so far this split, it's been quite literally anything but that. He had some good games yesterday, I will say, so maybe it's working in the right direction now, but I'm a bit disappointed. I have heard, though, that they have some roster moves in the cooking yet again this split, and I'm hoping they will. I mean, as an LCD fan, I kind of hope they go through with them because I want a competitive league, and I think this Vitagen team is not hitting anything so far. So, Shiy, do you want to finish off this hot take? Do you think they are where they should be, or did you expect better from them?
I mean, I did play against them, and I'm gonna say like, I was genuinely surprised because when we played them, we're like, I think we're at our like really low moment as a team, and I felt like we got stomped both games, but I felt like it was mostly because of the Trololo alone. Like maybe Ant was also really good in those games, but the other three, I did not have the feeling that they're going to be like top
Like a
one
super
easily.
team. Like a super
Yeah.
team. or
So
what
I
call
think
it.
what I will say, I don't think they're like where they're supposed to be. I think they should be higher, but I'm not gonna say they're like the top team right now. So I'll let Hax have his hot take be kind of clear.
One last thing. I actually met Dutch in solo queue like
Oh.
2 weeks ago.
Ooh.
I was doing with my support, and like Dutch absolutely ran it down and wrote an all chat to like report his whole team basically afterwards. So yeah, I don't know. Like I was kind of excited beforehand, but that turned dark really quick.
Did he go Nunu Ghost Cleanse or?
No, he played Jarvan, I think, but like I don't know, finished the game with a 2-8 scoreline or something. So
Yeah.
it was not his day.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and
But-
get Dutch on next week so we can
Yeah.
confirm whether or not this
To
is
address the
true.
allegations.
Funnily enough, it was the exact same day, like 2 hours after this game, he went on the Gucci podcast, basically flaming the whole league, and then absolutely getting gapped in the series afterwards against JL. So
Oh no.
it was a fun day. It was a fun day, but not for Dutch. I
Dude,
think.
that podcast has cursed Dutch's entire career, apparently.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Well, where would you expect to get better stories than Into the Swamp? I'm gonna drop another hot take now. Dutch, I'm gonna leave you alone for one. I think you need some time to recover right now with how it looks. So, my hot take is, we have touched this earlier, is that Linus is biased in the team of the week, guys. He only gives it to Sanctuary people. So, what are your thoughts on this hot take?
And no one wants to say anything. No one's a risk getting banned.
Hacks, you start.
Okay.
Okay, I'm fine. I don't think it's overall biased. But I will say that having two players from Assassin's Creed was unconventional. I'll say that. That was a bit suspicious. Like, I don't think they should have done that. I will say that. I gotta think about, like, I haven't seen all the games. I gotta think about a jungler I would put there instead, right? Because I think Jordi deserved it for sure. Like, I think Jordi is fine to put 2 times. That performance was disgusting. But Jordi is fine on the team of the week. But the jungler. Thing is, I haven't watched any games, so I don't know the stat lines.
I mean, like, to be honest, I think most Linus's content in general sometimes does
Like, I don't
is
think he's.
I would go ahead and just say like he is biased. But first of all,
I think he's less biased. It's more like I think people probably DM him, and then he's just tossing them out, right?
yeah,
And those people
I
never
mean,
get picked.
that is
And
that
I think
may be
that's
true.
his
That may be true.
prime.
Yeah.
I think his prime bias lies in the fact there will be people who complain about it, and those people will never ever get it.
I mean, I
Yeah,
think the main problem
in that case, yeah.
Also,
the
I've
main
heard it.
problem is like he does most of this kind of content. So have you watched a single Gucci stream? They're like biased out of this world on there,
Hey,
right?
come on,
So,
man. I'm
I
on
mean,
Gucci.
Nah, they
it's
biased
still,
the hell.
like,
Biased the
yeah,
hell. I agree.
I
Jordi,
mean,
let him know.
like it doesn't matter if you're gonna watch whatever podcast, the people will be biased, right? So it's fine. It's not like that big of a deal. Of course, he will be biased like towards some sanctuary teams, but at the same time, at the beginning of the split, this like first power ranking, he put Snackpack at like 14th or 15th place. They were absolutely furious about that. But like right now they're placed, I don't know, 15th, I think. So like
Yeah.
dead on, I don't know, but like it's not like he has this, what's it called, like he just like loves the sanctuary teams and we are top 5 every power rank. Like no, everyone is kind of biased and it's really not that big of a deal.
Yeah, and it's also content, right? I think he
Yeah,
uses.
obviously.
Like, I mean, obviously you will be biased.
Such
Like,
a
I'm giga biased. I love Tenno, bro. That guy's gonna smurf on you next time. You better believe
You
it, bro.
hacked
Watch
the
that shit out, bro.
definition of biased, man. You
Not
don't
the
have a
definition
say
of
in it.
bias.
I
And
think
I'm biased by saying
biased
that.
on
Stop
his
yapping.
accounts is like Delulu, I think. I don't know.
Come on, man.
Okay, Shiy,
Oh.
do you have any opinions on this bias take? Do you think Linus just picks people because he likes them and doesn't pick Black Lotus people because he dislikes them?
That was awfully specific.
I'm gonna be honest, I found out what Sanctuary is 2 days ago, so I had to do some research on this one. But from all I've seen, not all Sanctuary teams are happy with their rankings. Like mostly Black Lotus is not happy. I don't know if Linus had any impact on that, or I think they just maybe they didn't make it to the team of the week because it has some reasons, you know. But I would say I agree with Hax that Linus might be kind of biased. Like if someone writes to him in DMs and like complains about team of the week, like if I was Linus out fucking, they would have to smurf out of their mind to put them on team of the week. I will just do anything to fucking tilt them again, you know.
Let's put
So
it
I
this
rate
way.
that.
Let's put it this way. I don't think why Shisu, I think his name was. I don't think he can get 40-0. I don't think he's getting team of the week.
Yeah.
I mean, to defend myself, I actually don't believe Linus is biased. I think he just looks at KDAs and picks some random out, and then sometimes maybe he picks someone he doesn't. He skips someone he doesn't like, and sometimes he gives Jordi 2 times in a week, even though he doesn't deserve it. But that's a question for another day. I think Linus is fine. I don't think he's doing that anything wrong. It's just
No,
funny to see people riled up.
Yeah, in the end, he gets content done. Like, what is the most important part, right? It is content, and we get content out of Team of the Week. That's all I care about.
That is true.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say, like, I don't again, like, I don't think he puts like his friends in the team of the week. I just think he has to have more arguments to put the people that are tilting him in DMs all the time to put them in team of the weeks. But I think that's fine, and I rate that.
Yeah, I respect that. I think you should do that. That's funny.
Axe, another hot take. Do you have a good one?
Give me a second. Yeah, let's do because I've been on my toxic arc or whatever apparently since last episode. But I'm gonna drop a hot take because all these big ADCs, bro, at me right now, dog. Like y'all are inting, dog. Like Shipx inting, bro. Butnem inting. Y'all are soft tossing, man. I don't give a damn. But I think Strophic though is the best ADC in the SLE. That's my hot take. Strophic has been absolutely fucking smurfing on Solaris. I legit think he's the best ADC in the SLE right now.
I mean,
I
like,
have to say no, they lost when I said they were good, so I can never defend them again.
Damn.
Wait, who is the best AD carry? Because I kinda turned off
Solaris,
my headset.
Solaris
Oh.
ADC is Strophic.
I don't think he's the best in the league, but I think he's good. So I don't think it's much of a hot take from you.
I don't just think he's the best man.
I mean,
Jordi, what do you
I
think?
played against him. I mean, to be fair, his team does play towards his side, so like maybe it's a little bit of a team gap also because like they do set him up, but still I feel like especially in that Kog'Maw game he was like incredible. Was so hard to like. It's a Kog'Maw. He has no mobility, and still he was so hard to take down.
I mean, to argue for playing for them is like, I've seen Butter have Kog'Maw. I'm pretty sure Wacky Wraiths play for
I
bot
mean,
lane.
Butner's
Yes,
really living
but,
up to the
like,
first part of his name so far this split.
I already pointed out the 8 on the fraud scale on the bot side of Wacky, so I don't know.
Like, I think you
But
can
yeah,
argue there are other like ADCs that are doing fine, but I just think he's been doing hella well on a team that doesn't have as strong players as the other teams.
yes,
And he
but
still
like,
looks better.
I think you're kind of cooking with this hot take. I think he's like one of the best AD carries in the whole league.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think he's also a top 5 AD carry. Do I think he's the best one? No. That is probably still gonna have to give it to either to Shipex probably so far, but we'll see. I
Yeah.
think Shipex is kind of also carrying his team a lot, but I don't. I think he's close though. I think he's close, but I don't think he's best.
I don't think he's up there. Like, I don't know.
You just said you think he was the best ADC in.
I do think he's the best. I do think he's the best.
Okay.
At least from the shit I've seen.
So guys, we have a top lane edition this week, and
Outside of Shiy, I love you, Shiy. You didn't hear nothing.
I'm muting hacks. He did not say anything there. Perfect. Guys, I'm not really a top lane player. I actually hate that role, but I have to come clean. I want to lift up one champion, and I need your opinion. But my hot take, I don't even know if it's hot. It's just a take, and I believe it's the true take even, is that Rek'Sai is an absolutely filthy top lane champion and should be removed.
Remove it.
What are you guys' thoughts?
I'm gonna go first. I don't care. This champion is the most cancerous thing that has happened.
Don't
to the
use that
League of
word,
Legends.
Shiy. Come on, blood.
Sorry. But I think this thing is like one of the most disgusting things that happened to top lane in a while. Like I played in-house, so it's not like a big experience with this. But like playing into Rek'Sai is basically you can't do shit. This thing is just perma sustaining you. This is when every trait, even if it goes to tank 2 tower shots, like it's such an uninteractive lane, and even if you interact, you can't like win the lane itself. It has too good of a wave clear. It has too good of a gank evasion. I don't know, man. Just remove the champion from the game at this point.
GG.
I hate it.
What about
Okay.
you, Jordi?
It's also a mini Malphite with her ult now since they changed it.
Like I would when I looked at this new build, like I don't know, at first I was like really skeptical. I thought it was just a solo queue kind of thing, and I still think it kinda is, but at the same time it feels as if it's like a Warwick with like lethal tempo barrier on top side, which you won't kill this thing, right? Both of these champions don't have this like insane scaling, but you cannot poke him out of lane. They have so like Rek'Sai top has so much sustain, and I feel like it's not that not as broken as it seems, just based on the fact that people do not know it yet. They have there are so many people who are playing against this new version of Rek'Sai basically for the first time in top lane, and it's like playing against Lethal Tempo Warwick with barrier for the first time in the top lane. You think he is kind of low, he will never be low. And the same goes for Rek'Sai. It's just you'll have to know your plates when playing against Rek'Sai. The problem is, she's not like completely useless into the mid and late game as like Warwick is. So I think she's strong. I don't think she's like completely gig broken in competitive.
Okay, hacks, finish me off. What do you think? Am I right? Should Rek'Sai be removed? We have one is kind of fine with it. Shiy is. I don't think he likes it too much. Where would you put yourself on the scale?
Myself, I put myself at the top as always. No, but I think Rek'Sai, like I played it 2 games, and I played one game into Darius, which was the most interesting one where I healed through a 5-stack Darius passive, which felt interesting at least. I will say I think it's as a counter pretty mediocre, but as a blind it seems solid. Since the build is tank, I think it could work in comp. I'm not sure. I haven't tried it too much. I've done 2 flex games, so I can't say, but I'm viewing it, I'm more on Shiy's side, remove it or nerf it. It feels very overtuned, at least the 2 games I've played. It feels
Okay.
quite
So
quite annoying.
we might expect the Rek'Sai today then, Hacks?
I leave that up to Shendar. Shendar, do you love Rek'Sai? I don't know.
So guys, that has been it for today. We've been running for 50 minutes. I wanted to do another 50 minutes, but apparently both Jordi and Hacks have a game to play, so we will have to save that for next time. Thank you so much, Jordi and Shiy, for joining. Jordi, do you have any finishing words you want to end with before you get to say goodbye and go stomp this fraud in the top lane?
Like I feel like you've mentioned Chandar, your coach. I feel like your coach drafts stuff for you. He's just like you looking at u.gg, looking what's on the highest win rate on top side, and just seeing, oh wait, it's an Urgot, oh it's a Cassiopeia. And I'm totally expecting the Rek'Sai this evening, so there's that.
Are you
We'll have
scared
to
of
see,
Hacks or Rek'Sai?
Wait.
um,
Are we now calling out Chandler for being a fraud in draft or what?
No, he just stated a simple fact.
No, I was just like looking at the champion pool of like what Hex was playing in the past couple of games, and I looked at the win rates and solo queue, and there was some correlation. I'm like no interpretation from my part, so yeah, I'll leave that up to you.
Even why are other people not playing Cassio though?
True, that is true. I feel like, I mean, you've played a good Casio, even
Because you got no fucking
like
hands. That's
you
why they
did.
no
I
hands,
mean, okay.
bro.
To be honest, you got like gifted 20 assists in your team of the week
True,
Cassiopeia performance.
true.
But still, I think you played a good Cassiopeia, so yeah,
Yeah.
no hating there.
Shiy, do you
I
have
will
anything you want
say,
to finish? Because I won't be hearing Hacks with his top lane thoughts.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, thank you, Shiy. Thank you very much. Hacks, any finishing closing thoughts? You get to yap now.
Nah, if you think Cassio's broken, bro, let me see someone play it, man. Ain't none of these tops got hands, bro.
Okay, so guys, in 20 minutes we will have the clash between Jordi and Hacks. They've had some small trash talk today. We'll finally see who's the biggest fraud in EB, or is AG just overrated? I don't know. They have a bad name, but maybe their game can be good even without a good name. So thank you all so much for joining. Thank you, Shiy, Jordi, for this week. It's been very fun to have you over here. It's good that finally someone dared to flame Shikior, and he's been waiting for that for way too long. And next week, guys, we will be on a break due to Easter, and yeah, Linus didn't want to change the default date for this podcast, so we can't schedule it for next week. But we will be back in 2 weeks' time, which will be the 8th of April, and I can promise we have a very, very, very good guest coming up there next week. Anyway, this has been Shrekman Donkey, and thank you all for watching, and good luck in your games today. Axe and Jordi, Shiy, you probably will need more than luck if you're gonna win any more games this split.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm against Gloomix. I'm against
so
Gloomix this
uncalled
week.
for. Oh no.
I'm against Gloomix this week. This will be fun.